Hey everyone, it is Saturday night and we are live on both Facebook and YouTube. And what do we have coming up? Well, we got cabs. I'm still sitting here rearranging them. So I'm going to take you out of the holder for a minute. That's the pre-sale tray that you haven't seen. Those are the other trays. And we got 100, 200, 300, 400, and Oko slices. This is a different size Oko. These are going to be our $4 Okos. Hey, Leah. Huh, we got Leah in the house already. I think we might have only Leah. I don't even know if Chris is on yet. Oh, okay, because it only shows me one person. And I just assumed that was Leah. So we've been on vacation. We actually took the motor home up into the county. Leah's on here, so she knows what we mean by the county. If you're not from Maine, we were up in Aroostook County, which is the northernmost county in Maine. And we hung out up there for a few days, then crossed over into Canada. And I'll give a shout out to a place that we went to in a little bit. Right now, I still only see two people here. And I am going to go ahead and rearrange something for a minute. I see Vlad and Eggy are hanging out. Tusky's supposed to be here. Liz, we did. And I assume John, we did. It was so nice to like totally disconnect for a few days. The first 2 days we were up in Holton, Maine, and we had really good internet. So we did some invoicing. That was, other than that, we were disconnected. But then when we got further up into it, it looks like it's pronounced St. Agnes, but it's St. Agathe. Once we got up to St. Agathe, we really didn't have good internet. And then in Canada, we had internet from where we were staying, but we really weren't sure how the Verizon thing and all worked. We do have Canadian service on our phones because we can be driving up Route 1 and we just switch to Canada, even though we're still on the side of the border. It's just crazy. Hey, Kathy, welcome. It's just living up here. You bounce off of Canadian towers all the time. Just when we go grocery shopping, we'll hit a Canadian tower, usually part of the way up there. Hey, Sarah. I know by popular demand, we are here on Facebook and YouTube. So one thing I am going to say, if you are struggling with your picture when we get to cabs, I put this welcome to Saturday Night Live thing up here. That Linktree address, which is the same as the QR code up at the top of your screen, that will get you to our Linktree, which will give you access to Facebook if you're watching on YouTube, or YouTube if you're watching on Facebook. So if your image isn't great, I suggest trying to use your phone as opposed to a computer, trying to use a tablet as opposed to your computer. Phone, I think, is going to be the best resolution. Or you could always try watching on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you won't see the YouTube comments. If you're on YouTube, you won't see the Facebook comments, but I'm watching comments on the screen. So I will try to make sure we're all on the same page. Chris is still sharing, I think. All right. So does that mean I can start? All right, I'm going to hide that message from the screen for now. I have another one that I'm going to put up, which should be a little, take up less space on the screen. Let's see if that works. A little bit less space. All right, let me go ahead and turn my flash on. Maybe. There we go. And get the first stone. Chris, where are you? I'm going to show the first stone. I really don't know. I've never gone over to YouTube and watched this because obviously I'm the one broadcasting. Somebody did say that last time we were trying to use Restream, that it showed up better on YouTube. But again, I know it doesn't show on a computer, at least not for Chris. So it supposedly does show up better on a smaller screen. So that might be part of it. Anyway, this is number 1, and it is Grandma's Rose Garden Malagano Jasper. Sorry, Moss Agate. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Can you tell people I'm multitasking? I'm going to try to click up the zoom 1 notch and see if that is any better. Wow, I can see my fingerprint that way, though, on the stone. Maybe it's Chris's fingerprint. We'll get that off there. All right, this is number 1, Grandma's Rose Garden variety of moss agate. And this one is 16, and it is number 1. No idea, Sarah. I'm not a YouTube person. I just have a YouTube channel. All right, that was number 1. Number 2, another Grandma's Rose Garden Malagano Jasper. I'm going to try to angle that so we have less of the light ring. This is number 2. And I guess I'm always signed in because I'm signed in under Google because I have a Gmail account. Number 2 is 14. Chris, how is it?
It's pretty blurry. I think you need to zoom out one more, that one click where you started.
Okay. All right. Number 2 is 14. I'm going to go back, being that Chris said that, I'm going to go back and show number 1 one more time. This is number 2 for 14. And let me go back and show number 1 one more time. Number 1. And number 1 is 16. So is that any better?
So on my computer screen, it's terrible.
Okay.
I can't even get it to load up my phone.
What do you mean?
When I go to like have something to more or see stones, it says video not available.
Did you refresh on your phone?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Number 3.
Hold it perfectly still for like 8 seconds.
All right. Number 3 is up next. Number 3 is another Grandma's Rose Garden Malagano, Rose Garden Moss Agate. Why do I have that stuck in my head? And this one is 12. Has it refocused on your phone? I mean, has it shown up on your phone? All right, can you bring your phone over here? All right, number 4 is up next. And number 4 is another Grandma's Rose Garden Moss Agate. Finally going to get that one right. This is number 4. And number 4 is 14. Number 5 is up next. Number 5 is 12. And I'm holding number 5. And I mean, the stone itself is gorgeous, but know that it is a little bit of a beveled edge where my finger is moving. So it is not going to be a perfectly straight-sided stone. It will have a little of that bevel. And Kathy takes number 5 for 12. I'm alone here, Kathy, so I'm going to write your name down. Did it load on your phone yet? Number 6 is a round, and number 6 is another $12 Grandma's Rose Garden variety of moss agate. This is number 6, And number 6 is $12. And I'm going to put it with my hand behind it so you can see it's about, for me, a 2-finger. Chris can measure my 2 fingers if you'd like. Chris, I don't know what this is. Is this a fossil coral?
Yes.
All right, number 7 is going to be a fossil coral, and this fossil coral is $8. Is this that light bright variety?
Yes.
We nicknamed this the light bright variety. Hey, Sharon. So by popular demand, we are on Facebook and YouTube. You just commented on the video,
Yeah,
is what it said.
But what I'm seeing is like from 10 minutes ago.
Okay. So I'm going to prop this stone up, hopefully, and let you look at stone number 7. Okay, never mind. I'm going to just keep on talking. All right, Sarah just said something that hopefully y'all understand because I'm watching on 3 screens at this time, a laptop, an interface, and a camera. So I can't even translate that for you. That was number 7 for $8. Heart lovers, you might like number 8. You are commenting on the live, Sherry. I see you. I'm not sure what's going on with Chris. This is number 8. It is another fossil coral, the light bright variety. It is $12. And Chris said, I need to hold it perfectly still for about 8 seconds and it comes into focus. So this will be a slow look at the stone, but this is number 8 and it is $12. If you like big pairs and you cannot lie, we got a $12 stone. This is number 9. And this is a crazy fossil coral with that kind of line going up the middle, like right there. Don't want to interfere with the focus. But that is number 9. Crazy fossil coral. And this one, again, is $12. One more fossil coral, number 10. Hey, Ann Price. Ann's watching on YouTube. So y'all don't see Ann on Facebook, but I see Ann. So if Ann comments, I will let you know what Ann says. Right now, she said hello. Again, number 10, fossil coral, nicknamed light bright fossil coral. And this one is $10. Hey, Janet E.
So I can see it up there, but when I touch it, nothing happens. So we're having a little technical difficulty on the Chris end here. And so while Teresa is looking at Chris's interface, I'll just chatter here in the background. So Scorch is with us because I can't reach Tusky. Scorch would like to say, hi everyone, and welcome to the show. And as soon as Teresa spends like 10 more seconds.
Chris, he's like ginormous. All we see is an eyeball.
That's okay. He's giant dragon. As soon as Teresa's done, I'm giving her about 10 more seconds. Then we're just going to go back to some cabochons. So, hello everyone, and welcome to the show.
No idea.
All right, Chris is going to fuck with his phone some more.
Here, when all else fails.
I did that once already.
Well, I just did it again.
Okay.
All right, what is this?
It is a chrysocolla.
It's a chrysocolla. Lori couldn't get Facebook to work either. Anne said she couldn't get Facebook to work. That's why she's on YouTube. And Lori is also on YouTube.
The next 4 stones are one of a kind.
All right, this is a onesie. It is a chrysocolla. I got to admit, I thought it was dyed. It is insanely blue.
A little bit of
with
skeletal in there.
A white line going through it. So it does almost look dyed. So Chris, apparently it's not you.
Okay.
Lori couldn't get on and couldn't get on.
Okay.
So our options are to restart the live or keep on going.
How many people do you have watching?
This is a problem because I can't really tell. You said there were people watching before and I had 0.
There were 7 when I left over there.
All right. It says 6.
Okay.
Sarah's saying there's a lot of storms. So this is number 11, Chrysocolla. It does have kind of a skeletal look to it, and it was $16. All right, can we make a decision?
I can't make this decision.
All right, everybody, I am going to end this live and come back and see if y'all can get on Facebook, because apparently this is not working for Chris, and I really need Chris because I can't watch all the comments. So bye, everybody. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Not sure if I'm going to be able to pick up the actual feed from the event, though. So we'll be live on the Seaside Stones page, hopefully.